Okay, so let's jump into some examples with the entry helper. We've obviously just learnt let, and the main thing is, especially with the entry helper, you don't want to be using it randomly. You want to be using it after, you know, you've had your build-up, inducement, mitigation, after your cycles. You don't want to be relying on the entry helper. So let's have a little look at what's gone here. Again, time frame and day and pair in the top left. So let's have a look. We had our build-up, inducement. Then we created equal lows right here, right? That's Asia low, but equal lows as well. Relative equal lows, sorry. Then we have another cycle. Perfect. Obviously, we wouldn't trade any of these. I'm just showing you for the sake of showing you. Then again, build up. What's this? Medium inducement, previous day low. What's this? Vector candles. What timing? London open. Okay, things are coming together nicely, but we don't just want to enter off of this right here. We want to wait for an additional confluence. Obviously, you can, if you want, you know, get right in there. But if you're wanting to be a bit more safe, you can wait for your additional confluence. So let's go down onto M1. And what do we see? Okay, boom, little mini cycle. We've induced high, induced low, taken out all of the people who are in buys here. Okay, but we're still trading away from significant inducement. This first zone was a let. Price is coming back. It's mitigating the zone and it's giving a let. Perfect. So we've had build up, inducement, mitigation, and then also, you know, mitigation away from the inducement, which was also a let. So that is perfect. So let's see how that played. Actually, first, let's go over this. So we know that we've got an inducement right here. Where do we want to be taking it to? Likely Asia high, our next liquidity point. You can maybe partial here if you're not very comfortable, or take it off here if you're not comfortable, but this is definitely the better target. And let's have a little look. So you get tagged in. Once price takes out this high, you go break even. This is perfect. Look at that, faking the equal highs, giving the reaction, potential re-entry there. And yeah, this is just gorgeous. And then again, inducement to the downside. At what time? This is New York open. We induce to the downside, and then pre-New York trap, we get our vectors up. So that is a very, very nice example. Let's continue. So H1 is our liquidity right there. So we can see, okay, we've taken significant liquidity. We should expect a pullback. Honestly, should expect this to get taken, but we'll see. Depends what the higher time frame looks like. It also depends on intraday. I believe this is also end of the week. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yes, this will be end of the week. Okay, so let's look. Liquidity. We've had an inducement high. We've also got liquidity to the downside. And we can see that our inducement high, although not perfect, the inducement was a let. These are really nice. When the inducements are lets as well, these are very, very nice trades, or have very, very nice potential. So let's look. So we've got our M5 let right here. And again, we're just building more liquidity, build up underneath our M5 let, and then look. London close, price pushes through, look at these vector candles, pushes through and creates another M5 let. So is this a valid trade? Absolutely. So then we see, take this trade down to the liquidity. Obviously this is not the best RR and it's end of week, so we don't expect anything super strong in terms of reactions. Next, oh, this day was amazing. So this is going to be on my series that I have. It's called The Edge. It's where I like show my live thought process, show my trades, show how I manage the trades, so where I go break even, and like I actually show like the MT4, not just screenshots, like literal video of it, all of it live, you know, saying, okay, I'm going to place this limit, this is where the limit goes invalid, stuff like that. Sorry, got a little bit distracted, but as you can see, I am quite passionate. All right, so let's just look at the day. Well, we've got, this is the previous day high, so this is obviously going to be a major liquidity, not a major liquidity point, sorry, but a significant liquidity point. Going to give us a medium inducement if we induce it, and then at Asia low we're creating lots of equal lows. Okay, so we know that these are going to get taken, right? And then you've got 1, 2, 3, so the third tap of the trend line. So if we get vectors to the high side, what is that going to do? Exactly, it's going to entice everyone into buys. We've even got this channel here. It's going to entice everyone into buys. So ideally, if we're building liquidity to the downside, we induce high to go low, and that would be the ideal scenario. So let's see what we get. Wow, okay, you're not going to get vector candles better than this one right here. So we induce high with huge vector candles. We've got obvious target. So let's see what we get next. Okay, so just to cover this very quickly, as this point's only about lets, but of course I want to go on. I want to give you as much detail as possible. On the edge, I took an entry here and an entry here, and then also this entry here. So why is this? Well, look, this, we've induced high, taken all of this liquidity. The next liquidity point is here. So in all honesty, you know, you should be absolutely fine with continuing to take sales here, here, here. Personally, I only stack 3 entries in the same direction. So because I was in here, here, and here, this next entry, what I didn't take, but you'll see it is absolutely beautiful still. So look at what we've got coming to New York trap, build up, and then we've got this mitigation zone here. What are we showing on the entry helper? Possible M5 let. So let's continue. Beautiful, we get the M5 let, and this we will cover in the next section is the other confluence that the entry helper can provide. So that's beautiful. M5 let, look at this on M1, nice vector candles, boom, limit goes there, break even at this point, London close. So even though this was my overall target, we got here at London close, so I closed this, and this position all here with partialing 50% right here. I think my entry was actually something like this, I can't remember, but yeah. So if you're taking this one, you just hold full to down here, and that would be very nice. And then you can see the overall target gets met after we do what? Fake the reaction. Oh yeah, it holds. What's this? Because look, low, high, higher low, higher high, SMT, SMT, both of these. Not something you should take. Hope that makes sense.